Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. We are doing some more reward card analysis. We looked at 6, I think, cards already. We're gonna look at another 5 or 6 here, and make these videos digestible. And that way you guys can see what I think about these. Are these gonna redefine meta? Are some of these gonna be more powerful and important to own than others? Let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dwayne. I go by Infidel 1258, and I cover Splinterlands all day, every day, because this game has changed my life, and I think it could change yours too. Takes time and attention, it takes a commitment, it takes persistence, but over a period of weeks, months, and years, this game, the rewards you receive by playing it will compound and snowball in a meaningful way. So if that sounds interesting, like and subscribe. Let's get into some of these rewards. Let's put on some music first of all. Good. Okay. So we already looked at Jin O'Shanis. We looked at Jin Biljka. I guess that's how you'd say that. We haven't looked at Harklaw, but we did previously. So I'm going to quickly comment on. I don't love this guy for the 8 mana cost. Yeah, shield, good amount of hit points and shield, but very little damage. Only 3 at the highest level. Demoralize is okay. It's powerful, in fact, but I kind of just don't. I don't love this one. Immunity is an excellent ability, and it's nice that he won't be able to be stunned. It's also nice that he won't be able to be poisoned, but that's not enough for me in a tank. This guy will have more of an important role for the Death Splinter as Lord of Darkness moves into the back seat, because remember, we're going to separate leagues into wild and modern will not have a Lord of Darkness for people to use, and so this will be a good alternative in that setting. But when you compare this guy to Lord of Darkness, there's no comparison. Yeah, he's got shield. Yes, he's immune to the stun, but the retaliate that Lord of Darkness offers, the enrage damage on Lord of Darkness, no. This guy, good. Is he powerful? Sure. He's just not. I'm not particularly pumped about it. So let's move on. Okay, who else? We talked about Lava Launcher. We talked about Jin Renova. We talked about Jin Chwala. I like this one a lot. I like how Dragon is getting more tanks, first position tanks. That's good. We talked about Uraeus, and this is currently my personal favorite in terms of what I'm seeing as meta defining. And again, sneak is already part of the meta, I would argue, but this is just one more opportunity, one more card, one more powerful monster that can augment and improve your ability to win in that format. And low mana monsters that can do 3 or more damage are so important on your team if you want to be really successful at higher levels. The teams that really kick butt are the ones that have low mana monsters that are very powerful, because they can succeed at high mana matches and they can succeed in low mana matches, and that just separates you from the rest of the crowd. I love this card. I must have it. As far as I'm concerned, not $11 is no thank you, but I expect this market to continue to saturate. Look at this, it's growing already. This will soon have hundreds of copies on here, and when it does, new people are going to be willing to, somebody's going to say, okay, I'm willing to sell mine for $11, and someone's going to say, I'm willing to sell mine for $10 and $9 and $8, and it'll go like that until we find a floor. So I'll be looking for that floor, and I'll be picking this up. Also, what's cool about Uraeus and all these other reward cards is that you guys who don't have decks yet, who have been renting to play, you're going to start to get these excellent cards that are going to redefine how you play and how you win, and the personal season, the investment you need to make every season to get a playable deck. You're going to have some of these, and so you're not going to need nearly as many rental cards. It's going to change your reward to expense ratio, which is excellent. Okay, at the end of the last video, I was just about to hop in this guy, but I hadn't yet. So look at what we got here. Death Splinter, 4 mana, 1 magic, 2 speed, 3 hearts, vampire. I love Life Leech. It's a great ability, especially as some people have often said in the comment section, in situations where Equalizer is an effect where all monsters have the same number of hit points. Life Leech can really separate you because you start off with 10 or 15 hit points and then you Life Leech yourself up to 20 plus hit points. Good luck killing, Venari at that point. So, very interesting. What are his upper stats? 2 magic. That's fine for a 4-level mana cost card. Poison. That's poison, right? Yeah, poison. And Dispel. I still haven't really figured amazing ways to take advantage of Dispel. If you guys have great strategies for how you utilize Dispel already, I'd love to see them in the comment section. I have some monsters that do this currently, and I just don't know how to effectively, who is that going to be really effective against? What does Dispel do? What does Dispel do? Dispel, when the monster hits an enemy, it clears all positive status effects on that enemy. So what are some positive status effects? Like Inspire, which increases the melee monster's attack buff. Does this clear Enrage? Like if you have Enrage, that's a positive status effect. But your Enrage is dependent on whether or not your hit points are below maximum. So I don't really know how that would clear, because it would clear and then immediately re-attribute. Again, let me know how you play with the spell. What do you think about that ability? For this cost of mana and this magic and this speed and this number of hit points, I think this is a really good card. But he reminds me of, there's a fire monster card that I always talk about. You guys know I always talk about it. Where is it? I forget his name right now, that's why I gotta look it up. Right here. Goblin Fire Mage. At max level, it's got 3 magic. It's 4 mana, right? So it's also got Dispel. It's also got Blind. Now, I guess the other one has Poison. So the other one has 3 abilities and has 2 abilities. But interesting. I mean, if you were just going to say Goblin Fire Mage or that other card we just looked at, what would you pick? Interesting. Go back to the reward cards. I like to do those comparisons, and you should too. In situations where new cards come available, ask yourself, how does this compare to the cards that are already on the market? What are those cards selling for? And then allow that to influence your willingness to purchase certain cards, because if one card offers the exact same data and stats as the second card, or comparable, then maybe their prices are going to end up in similar places. It can help you make good decisions around which cards you buy at which price levels. So that's Venari we looked at in this video. Park Law we looked at. I'm going to do 5 in this video also. Love that one. Naga Assassin. Let's click on this puppy. First of all, 2 mana. Love it. The cheap monsters, I just love having them, because they can open up victory in those low mana matches, because you have that utility that your enemy just doesn't. Sometimes putting 6 monsters that are 2 mana each, or 1 mana each, or 3 manas each is way more powerful than having one monster that costs 10 or 15. Okay, so let's see, what's your deal? Ooh, Backfire. I don't know what this one is yet. So first of all, the swiftness, that's just increased speed. Wow, 6 speed plus the swiftness. 2 archery. Wow, I like this card a lot. And remember, this is dragon, so you have that dragon summoner that buffs archery. I forget what his name is, but there is a summoner on the dragon splinter that buffs archery. Naga Assassin. Now what's this Backfire? If an enemy misses this monster with an attack, the attacker takes 2 damage. Are you shitting me, dude? That's sick. That's awesome. I love this. This is such an interesting new mechanic. Oh, it's going to be so frustrating when you lose to that. That's going to put me on tilt, and people, and you too, I'm sure. When you lose because they keep dodging you. How frustrating is that? And then this guy comes along, this girl, with 6 speed plus the swiftness and the Backfire. Ooh, this is another card I need to have. I'm excited. I'm getting, like, honestly got goosebumps right there. This is a sick card. You're gonna put this would be really effective in like a sneak position or a snipe position. Better in a sneak position. It would be even better if you threw in more swiftness or more speed nerfs. This would be so powerful with Byzantine Kitty, because it's going up to 8 speed, plus the swiftness is 9 speed, and then if you can do any other speed augmentations, you're going to give yourself an amazing opportunity to dodge, especially when you're fighting against slow monsters. Wow, I love this card. Naga Assassin, cool. Okay. Venari. I think this is number 4. Venari Wavesmith. First of all, I love how like cute it looks. Like, look at the big eyes, the big cartoony eyes. Looks very friendly and playful. It makes me smile. So 5 mana, Water Splinter. What are the deals here? What are they? So Fortify right out of the gate, or Protect rather. So the 2 armor at every level. This is that rare level card, so you need 115 to max it out. And again with the Dispel. So Dispel is really getting a lot of love lately, hey? Again, I really need to see you guys' comments. What is this? How is this used? What's the play with this? There must be, you guys are probably already seeing a new meta opportunity with this. How can this be used to beat really common plays? Give me some strategies in the comments below so that both I can learn and the community around that are reading the comments can learn. So again, good speeds all the way up to 4. Not great, but good. 3 magic at the highest level. That's really, really powerful for a 5 mana monster. And then with these abilities, I like that. Blue hasn't traditionally had a lot of Fortify, so that's, or Protect. So that's nice to see one more monster out there that is a reasonable mana cost with the magic. Another magic monster, right? Giving blue that traditional magic power, helping them maybe keep that throne. So I like that one. I don't know if I'm going to be desperate to get this one. So far, I feel desperate to get 2 of them. And that was the Sneak Attack monster. Venari, nope. The Sneak Attack monster, there he is. Uraeus. I really like Jin, but I'm not, it depends on the price. I really like her though. Uraeus, Jin, Renova, and now Naga Assassin. Those are the 3 so far. Venari Crystalsmith. Another healer for white team, for tank heals. Wow, so much sustaining ability with white. You know, you could pick like, what's that? There's that 12 mana cost. Is she 12? I think so. 12 mana cost legendary monster with flight and self heal. She's got armor and everything. She does the magic attack and the melee. Then you've got Venari. Then you've got True Speaker. Then you've got Angel of Light. And there's one more that I'm forgetting now too. Lots of heals. Another really affordable healer. Okay, how much archery damage are we talking? Going all the way up to 3 archery damage at the highest level. That's powerful for a healer. It's very powerful. 4 speed is respectable. 6 hearts is, you know, great. Another Dispel monster. So this is another card I'll be looking to get. It's not in the same class as those others, but remember, when we separate into modern and wild formats, you're going to lose access to some of the healers that you count on, that I count on, like what's her name? Divine Healer, I think her name is. That's one of them. Angel of Light. Those 2 are going to be in the wild format and not the modern. So I'm going to need this Venari so I can continue to succeed with my life splinter. Good monster. Great monster. Let's do one more. I think that'll be 6. I think. Ooh, I like this one already. Okay, so another rare with right out of the gate, level 1. Look at what you get out of level 1. Yeah, 7 mana, not small. But at level 1, you're getting close range, you're getting flight, 2 archery damage. So this is going to be very helpful for some of the guys sticking around in bronze. or silver, you're gonna get that 2 archery damage on day 1 when you get this card, allowing you to damage even tanks that have that shield ability, right? And then the armor is so nice because it just absorbs the first attack. So that can always save his life. And if you put this in the back, that flight is going to help also. So great card, especially for lower levels. Let's see the high. Let's see what it does at a high level. Okay, so anytime you see 4 archery damage, that's excellent, because for one thing, it's not going to trigger the new ability. What was that called? Force field, right? It's 4 or less that will not trigger the force field. So that's great. Also, 3 speed is okay, kind of slow. 2 armor, 5 hit points, a little bit weak for the mana cost, but then again, you've got the flight and the close range, which is a really great ability. Now what's this? The death blow. Remember death blow? This monster does 2x if their target is the only monster left. That is so nutty. Because imagine this Gargoya Devil is at the back end of your team, and your guys are slugging each other, and your teams are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Last thing you go up, it's your Gargoya versus their whatever, and buddy's hitting for 8, right? 4 times 2 is 8. Wow, that's very interesting. Again, I think that's another card I'm really going to need to get. I mean, probably I'm going to want all of these cards in truth, but I'm trying to tell you which ones I would be prioritizing. This isn't going to take priority over the Uraeus. This isn't going to take priority over that assassin. Those are going to be my 2 standouts so far. So from the first video, that's cool, because from the first video we discovered the Uraeus. I need to have it. From the second video now, it's Naga Assassin, as far as I'm concerned, the clear winner that I've looked at thus far. And we're going to call it there. We'll look at more in the third video, because it's just, I know we're already at 15 minutes probably. Yep, 17. Okay guys, thanks for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.